All right, let's talk about why you're getting friend zoned by people who could be paying you for your advice. You know how it goes. You go on social media, you give away stuff for free, you connect with people, you're super helpful, and before you know it, this person has become your friend instead of being your paying client, and you know they should have been your paying client, and you wonder why. Let's talk about that. So, you're probably getting friend zoned in professional settings for the same reason that somebody is getting friend zoned in a personal or romantic relationship. Why do people get friend zoned? There are multiple reasons. We could say that the first one and the most basic one is they're just not attracted. Sorry, I'm going to be brutally honest in this video. So, and also sorry for the ghetto presentation, but hopefully this is clear. Okay, yeah, not attracted. Period. You're just not their type. Okay, that's the first reason. The second reason is you're just giving stuff away for free. So you have a friends with benefits situation where you're constantly giving benefits, you're constantly giving stuff away for free and wondering why? Why aren't they a paying client? Let's start with the second one. Totally drop the end there, friends. Let's talk about the second one because it's actually the simplest and easiest to tackle first. Actually, no, it's simplest but not easiest. It's actually very hard for nice people. It's called setting strong boundaries. I talk about boundaries so much that I had a creator friend once make fun of me in one of his videos. I see you, dude. He was like, oh, yeah, everybody likes to talk about boundaries. Yeah, we talk about boundaries because they're very important. Because without boundaries, you start a relationship with someone not clear on what you're willing and not willing to give away. And before you know it, you're volunteering. You're volunteering free advice, free information. You're giving and giving and giving and giving. And they don't see you as somebody who they should be in a professional relationship with, in an agreement with. They see you as this nice friend, really cool, awesome friend who just has a lot of knowledge and who is willing to give it to away for free. So, like, let's be real. If you have a friend, if you have a professional chef friend who's willing to cook you meals, and a doctor friend who's willing to give you free medical advice, and a lawyer friend, why would you want to pay for any of it? They're friends and they're willing to give you away stuff for free. Most people are just going to take it. So that's the first thing you want to do is if you have somebody in your life right now that you have a professional friends with benefits situation with, ask yourself if this is something you're okay with. If you're not, be very honest about it. Say, hey, well, first of all, stop volunteering free advice, free help, free information. And next time they ask you for help, you say, here's how to work with me. Here's how to book a discovery call so I can tell you more about my offers. Here's what I recommend that you buy from my programs, from my courses, my coaching, whatever it is that you offer. And if they don't want it, that's okay, but you stop. If they don't want it, you set a clear line that it's okay if you want to stay friends with them, but there are certain things I'm not willing to do for somebody who is not in a proper work relationship with me. That's it. Okay, the second one, not attracted, is a little bit more nuanced because in romantic relationships, the reason somebody is not attracted is because they're attracted to you as a friend. They see qualities in you that make you a friend, but they don't see the qualities that make you a potential romantic partner. Same for the professional setting. Okay, so in a professional setting, also, they may see you as a really cool, awesome friend, a great person, a great human being, but they're not seeing in you what they're looking for from a service provider, let's say, like a coach or a consultant, a mentor, a guide, a teacher, a healer, facilitator, whatever service provider relationship you're looking for. I'm gonna erase this. Should I erase this? I'll try not to. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit more space. Okay, so what do we do if they're not attracted? You're not changing yourself for people. And this is why I said this is nuanced, because the difference between professional versus personal / romantic relationships is that in professional relationships, the reason they're not attracted to the offer is usually, if you're asking the question, is it's that they are the right fit. Otherwise, you wouldn't think this. So you know they technically should be attracted to the offer, but they're not. So what's going on? It comes down to your value prop and your positioning. So your value prop Your value prop or value proposition is what do you do? And your positioning is how do you do it? It's not what do you do for a living, it's what am I getting out of this, right? What's the benefit? I think benefit is a much better way to explain it. Okay. So again, going back to the analogy of personal or romantic relationships, it could be that the benefit I'm getting from a friend is different from the benefit you'd get from a romantic relationship, right? Whatever it is that a person is looking for in a person for them to be a good candidate for a romantic relationship. Same with this kind of, work relationship that you're looking for with this potential client. Do you have the things that they're looking for? And if so, are you showing them? So that's the value proposition. Your positioning is your how. It's what differentiates you. Differentiation. I don't know why I'm writing if my writing is not legible. What makes you unique? What makes you different? Why you and not one of the gazillion other options out there? So value prop, positioning, and then going back to boundaries again. And if you put these three things together, there is no reason why a person would friend zone you. If I'm looking at you and the benefit of working with you is very clear, and you seem to me like one of the kind, there's no one else like you. I really want what you got. There's nobody like you, and you have clear boundaries around what you're willing and not willing to do, and you make it clear to me how you want me to work with you. I'm either going to work with you or not work with you, but I'm not going to friend zone you. So, little known fact, as I was doing my 18 years of marketing and 10 plus years of my own business and whatever else I've been up to, I was also simultaneously getting a PhD in motherfucking life. So I know a thing or two about human beings, and what works in one scenario is exactly what works in another scenario. Because the thing is, let me write this. I'm going to erase everything and write the most important, most fundamental, most golden nugget that will save you so much pain and suffering in your life if you understand this. People buy what they desire. People buy what they want, not what they need. People buy what they're horny for, not what's good for them. And marketing doesn't make you desire things. Marketing only speaks to existing desires. That's it. This bit of hair is driving me crazy. That's it. So if you found this helpful, I would love to invite you to my free class/Q&A this Saturday, April 12th. I'm going to be talking about authentic marketing, how to attract people in a way that feels good, that doesn't make you want to take a shower. So no sending cold DMs to strangers on the internet and bothering them, no predatory and pushy marketing tactics, none of that stuff. Just marketing that feels good and attracts the ideal buyer, and that works. So if this sounds good, come along. I'll put a link wherever you're watching this, and I can't wait to see you there. Take care. Bye.